This is the SR-71 Big Tail, the only one of its kind. Last flew in 1976. They found that adding the sensors to the tail end didn't affect the performance. However, they also found that the sensors didn't add too much to what they were looking for, so they discontinued it. So this is the SR-71, folks. One thing of interest that I did notice while walking around was the formation of the wing back here. You see everything is nice and clean. Although I didn't expect everything to be screwed together. I thought they'd be riveted. But all these panels are screwed in. Here's one of the big thirsty engines. If you notice here, all the panels are just screwed in. All the screws are present back here, except for the very tail, the back end of the engines. It's kind of interesting how many screws were missing. But here's the interesting thing about the wing. If you look down that way, you'll see that there's a dip in the wing. So it's not perfectly straight, it's actually got a dip in it. And this particular SR-71 was built as a standard SR-71, so there was nothing different built about the wing here. But you see a big curvature right there. Must have increased the airfoil or something like that. Not really sure why the design had that in there, but it's very interesting. Walking around the back here, and the big engines here, you start to notice, you know, some of the screws. Actually, not on this one. This one's not so bad. But on this side over here, we're starting to miss quite a few screws. Through here, looks like somebody walked up with a screwdriver and taking a souvenir screw. Here's that big tail. This is the big sensor array on the back end. This was added to increase the sensor activity. But like I said, they found that it didn't really increase enough to continue the project. Personally, I don't know why they didn't just remove it and change it back to a normal SR-71 and keep it flying. The SR-71 is the fastest plane that we've ever developed at over Mach 3.2. And you see on this side over here, all the screw holes, missing screws. It was just kind of interesting, you know. You get the back end all blocked out. They might have even taken the engine out of it. But from the back end here, you notice that dip in the wing again. Excuse me. One of the coolest planes ever built. My personal favorite is actually the P-38 Lightning, but that's not an Air Force plane. And this is the United States Air Force Armament Museum down in Florida, just east of Pensacola.